Alright, welcome to the Westernport Tuesday morning Bunchie. Those guys who don't know, it's a Bunchie that meets at 5:45 at the roundabout in Bitton, South Beach Road and Davies Road, just the west entrance to the base. Fun little Bunchie, about an hour from Bitton through around into Crib Point and over back into Bitton, then over across to Balnering Road, then back into Balnering, so an hour. No drop ride, but it has 3 spots where it's a bit of fun. We have a bit of a race and regroup, so you can see now we're coming down Balnering Road, and Adrian, the new mayor of Flinders, has been out front for quite a while, and there's a few head drops, and he's probably wondering what he's doing out there, cruising along down into where it sort of kicks off, and we have a bit of a race into Balnering over the last 2 little climbs. Dan now has sensed a bit of blood in the water, and he's moving past to help Adrian out, and Nick, who's taken very serious at the moment, but does not have Tom to back him up this time as we roll past into Bitton-Dramana Road. Luke's coming through. He's normally good for a bit of a hit out, and you can see now that as we cross that Bitton-Dramana Road, it kicks off, and we've had to punch out a few watts to close a couple of gaps as the boys start to head up the hill. Missing the Sammy at the moment. She's out injured. Normally she's glued to someone's wheel trying to get a draft up over the hill as we're 44 k's an hour as we hit the base of the climb, and you can really see my watts start to climb now as I kick and try and stay on the old boy's wheel as he's chasing Luke down, as Dan, I think, is giving everyone a good tow up over the first rise. Nick is probably glued to his wheel as we 500-600 watts up past the first little driveway. This is where I try and look around James and try and spot the top of the hill, because I ain't got long before gravity starts to take effect as we push now, as we crest just over the top, still pushing 400 watts as the tail of our little groups tries to hold on to Dan now as we head down the hill on the other side. 171 beats a minute, so definitely at my limit as we cruise down the hill. Luke's now, he's going to have his crack off the front as he pushes past Dan, I think. He's on the first wheel at the moment, so Luke's gone, and as we push into the flat, there's no way James is going to go around and take his turn or try and close any gaps. The old boy, he's a racer to the end, so he's on, I think, Nick's wheel as we're all ducking and diving. So 51 k's an hour on the flat past the footy oval. Sort of try and stay a bit patient as we come up to Warrawee, and Warrawee goes past now, and you can really see now, yep, the old boy, he's got an impatient, he's kicked, he's gone around Nick. A bit surprised Nick popped a bit early, mustn't have had his Wheaties this morning, and rightly so, he's gone off the back as he's towed us up, and Luke's tried to keep up with the old boy, but the old boy is putting a really good effort now as we get up to the final run up to Johnson Street up, but look, he's popped and he's out the back as someone must have told me there was a couple of donuts hitting up under a rock up in the top near Johnson Street, so I am definitely suffering now as I'm chasing my way up towards those sprinkles, but it's good to get the W for a change instead of being the fat man off the back. So across the line here at Johnson Street, that's our finish, and it's a gentle roll down to Red Hill Baker for morning coffee.